morning.
Good morning.
We're going to go without a mic. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Sure. We're going to do the offertory a little bit different today. So you guys with the plate back there, I probably should have told you that we're going to do it a little bit different today. So I'm going to invite you guys all up here in a few minutes to bring your offerings forward and to put them in our church. Okay? So the sign-in sheets that you guys have, you can bring them forward. But what's more important here is that today's Consecration Sunday. And it's kind of a fun day. It's a day we all get to come forward. At least I feel like your role and my role are actually flipped today.
All right.
So I felt like she gave the stewardship part. I'm actually going to give her part in a second. I want you guys to come forward, enjoy some music. We're going to celebrate with a little bit of music as we wrap up the day. But it's been an interesting journey for me over the last several months since the beginning of the year. And as I've come in towards this, I've shared with you my thoughts and a philosophy that I think is a little bit different. So it's mine, and if you guys want to go along with it, that's great. I'm hoping that I've given you something different to think about. So here, let me give you a couple things. This is from your sermon. This is from Lisa's sermon back on September 30th. So I found it very powerful, and I found it very warming also. So in a few moments when I'm done, the music comes on, I invite you all to come up and bring forth your pledge cards. So those of you that brought pledge cards, they should look something like this. You can put them in an envelope and bring them on up. If you don't have one, please go ahead, raise your hand, and I have some people around here that can bring them over to you. So while I'm speaking, if you guys want to pass those out, that would be fantastic. Okay? So from Lisa, back on September 30th. Ready?
Ready.
Okay. So church, what are we to do? We cannot serve two masters. We must choose one. Let us replace the master of fear, anxiety, and death with the master of abundant love, grace, and life. Let's choose to seek God's kingdom first, and let the rest play out as it will. Let's find justice for the oppressed. Let's find peace for the weary. Let's find hope for the disenfranchised. Let's offer love to the lonely. Let's show compassion for the brokenhearted. Let's show mercy for those who suffer. Let's give healing to the wounded. Let's paint houses for the poor. Let's provide shelter for those who are lost. Let's give clothes to the naked. Let's offer homes to those who have not shelter. Let's teach our children to sing. Let's encourage our families to pray. Let's offer parents support. Let's care for elderly and vulnerable. Let's offer opportunities to grow, to worship, to welcome, to serve, to fellowship. Canyon Hills has a lot to offer. We have a lot to offer a world that is broken and divided by worry, and subject to a poor master of worldly wealth, and creates fear and anxiety. We are surrounded by provisions. So let's use them in a way that reflects our desire to seek God's kingdom first and our allegiance to the God of abundant love. Hit it. I'll be first. Oh.
Or not. Yeah, go do your thing.
To the ground of the unknown, Jesus is.